we're actually talking about Valentine's Day. Love is in the air, of course, but today isn't a day for everyone to celebrate. So joining us now with her Single Girl's Guide to Surviving Valentine's Day is author and New York Post writer Carrie Berk. Good morning, Carrie.
Good morning.
Thanks so much for joining us, and we've all been there. Getting through Valentine's Day alone, it can be tough, so you have some tips for us. Let's get right to those. Your first tip is to allow yourself to feel whatever emotions you're feeling. Why is that important?
Exactly. It is so important to just allow yourself to feel all the emotions this Valentine's Day. Whether that's sad, different, anxious, it's all valid. Accept your feelings for what they are. I feel like we often push them down. Instead, embrace those feelings and use them as fuel to do something productive on Valentine's Day. You can work on a project you've been procrastinating on, reorganize your closet, clean your apartment, something productive.
Keep your mind busy. And next you say to make plans with your girlfriend. So Valentine's Day, that was actually yesterday, but you can still celebrate today.
Every day is Valentine's Day. What do you mean? I mean, so many restaurants, as it says right there, are hosting Valentine's bottomless brunches. And, if you're looking to ball out on a budget, you can plan a game night indoors with your girls.
Love that. And practicing self-love, that's going to be so important today. So give us some examples of how we can do that.
Oh yeah, self-love is important, not just on Valentine's Day, but every day. I mean, use today as the perfect opportunity to really treat yourself. You can take a warm bath, go get a facial, go out on a run, really whatever brings you joy. I always say self-love is the most important love of all, so take this day as an opportunity to really focus on loving yourself.
If you can't love yourself, who can you love, Carrie? And next you say, remember that just because you're single on Valentine's Day does not mean you're a failure. This one's a little bit easier said than done.
Oh yeah, I mean, I spent so many Valentine's days single. I just came out with my book, my real life rom-com, and it is filled with epic dating fails. It is literally so normal and healthy to feel bummed out on Valentine's Day. You just gotta focus on that self-love. Like you said, easier said than done, but the more confidence you do maintain in yourself, the more positive energy you attract, and who knows, maybe you'll even attract a potential partner this Valentine's Day.
And that leads into one of your final tips, spread the love. So tell me about that.
Of course, spreading the love is so important. I mean, the energy you give, you get back. So some different ways of spreading love could be calling up a friend or family member and telling them how much you love them today, or even performing an act of service. I like to buy donuts sometimes for a homeless person on the street, or you can make a donation to your favorite charity. Whatever you give, you do get back, and I think that's especially important to practice this Valentine's Day.
And you touched a little bit on your book, so tell me a bit more about that, and where can folks find your book if they're interested?
My real life rom-com is basically Gen Z's Sex and the City. It's all about my adventures and misadventures in love. Just a super fun read, but also emotional, vulnerable, and so real. So you can get my real life rom-com on Amazon, Walmart, Target, Barnes & Noble, wherever you get your books.
Carrie, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.